Yeah.
That's some good team building.
Yeah, it was a really good, past 48 hours there, 24 hours. We were able to stay up in Kristen Parr's house up in Bend, do some family dinners, watch Unbroken, the movie, and then cap it all off with whitewater rafting. It was pretty awesome.
Did anyone fall out of the boat?
I think there was people being pushed out of the boat, I think there was some sabotage, jumping into other boats, dragging people out of the boat. So I think we all got in the water pretty easily.
Kristen making the move to defense. What went into that decision for you guys as a coaching staff?
Well, it went in the spring when we lost Caitlin Wong, as our starting center back there with an ACL, which she's doing awesome. We're hoping to get her back this season in the next couple of weeks here. But with that, I mean, KP is just so versatile. We've played her in the midfield, we've played her in the back, and to be honest, she's just a whole different level right now. And you look at the U.S. national team. You look at Julie Johnson. She was a forward at Santa Clara, and now she's a starting center back with the full national team. So KP is she reads the game and is athletic and great in the air. So she has all the qualities that we need for that center back position.
Your defense has been so strong. I don't know how much of that you credit to Abby being here. Does it change this year? Is that a factor at all in Kristen?
Well, I think every team's a little different, but we do not have one starting a returner starter from that back line or the goalkeeper. So it's 5 new players back there as far as our starters go. Ashley Schultz has seen minutes. She has started some games. Kelsey Fu is a 5th year, so she brings a lot of seniority back there and some leadership for us. But as a whole, we'll have a whole new group back there for us. But we've been teaching a lot and building a lot, and for us, having a good defensive shape leads for a great attacking shape. So we've been teaching a lot of different principles, and I think Kelsey and KP will be our 2 starting center backs, and they all have a lot of senior leadership back there for us.
What's your feeling on the goalie so far?
It's a good battle. I think we've got 3 different goalkeepers that bring something different. They all have different strengths and different qualities that I think are great. I'd love to meld them all together. But I think right now it just depends on, we're looking for a goalkeeper that has consistent feet, that makes the simple saves. We don't need a flashy goalkeeper right now. We just need to be consistent back there. And we need a goalkeeper that's going to be able to dictate and organize our back line. So we have a good battle going on, and we'll see. We'll learn a lot on Saturday with 3 goalkeepers back there.
Will that be a test that you
Absolutely.
see more than one person in games?
Absolutely.
Maybe?
Yep.
For a while, you think? Or?
I don't know. I've been a part of different teams where, until that emerging starting goalkeeper comes up, you'll split games, not necessarily the half of a game. I like to give a goalkeeper a whole complete game to be able to assess. So hopefully, my goal is when we're leading into Pac-12 that we have that starting goalkeeper, and we're confident with that starting goalkeeper.
A couple years in for you, then, are you confident enough in the system you've installed, then, that with a bunch of new faces there, that they'll still have some just familiarity with what you want to get done?
Absolutely. We've been building the system that we've wanted to be playing since the first session that I got here 3 years ago. So, we want to build out of the back. We want to play through our midfielders. And now I really think we've got those people to help that with those philosophies there. And, for us, the same principles apply of keeping the ball and the best defense is the best offense, right? Keep the ball. We don't want to give it back to the opponent. But I really think that we've got a good blend of newcomers and a really good blend of returners that have come back, that have seen the system for the past 3 years, that understand the style that we're trying to play.
What are your thoughts then for goals this year? Just another step forward from the last 2? Or?
Absolutely. You come in, and for us, we need to be in that middle tier of the Pac-12. We're in that middle tier of the Pac-12, and we're going to the tournament, and that would be the first time in program history. Last year, Pac-12, we had 10 teams make it to the tournament, and that's unbelievable. It shows how strong the Pac-12 is with women's soccer. Down the road, 2 years, 3 years down the road, we want to be competing for a Pac-12 championship. You're competing for a Pac-12 championship, you're competing for a national championship. The past 4 years, the NCAA champion, 2 of those years have come from the Pac-12. So for us, it's crossing that first hurdle. We got to win a Pac-12 game on the road. We've got to, be able to win a game in overtime. Last year, a lot of 1-0 games, a lot of overtime, games that we need to find a way to win in the 85th minute.
You tweak things with your system up front then to create more offense, or do you rely on some new faces to try to open things up?
We are. We're tinkering around a little bit, maybe switching the formation. For me, I thought last year we played with one target player with 3 midfielders underneath, and I just thought our target player got beat up a little bit by herself. So we've been trying to figure out how to maybe rotate another forward up there. But with that comes less players in the midfield. So if we can have stronger midfielders, which I do believe we do have this year, we're able to rotate players a little bit higher down the field.
A couple people coming back from injuries that you didn't have last year.
Yep.
Where are they on that, and how do you feel about adding them back to the group?
Really, really excited to have Marin back. Really excited to have Shaylee back. They bring something different that we were missing last year. Shaylee is a scrapper around the goal. I mean, she's going to get a ball that no one has given up on, and she's there, and all of a sudden she puts it away. So she never stops, and that's what you need from a forward. It doesn't have to be pretty. We just got to find a way to put the ball in the back of the net, and Shaylee definitely brings that bite to us that I thought we were missing last year. And then Marin on the ball, great vision, just a competitor. She's got an ability to shoot deeper from the field, which I think is nice that we can have a threat that from 20, 22 yards out from scoring, which we didn't have last year as well. So to have them back on the field, and I think Kelsey is healthy, and hopefully here we can have also Caitlin Wong in the next couple of weeks. So
Do you think that's soon on Wong, maybe?
I think so. I think we can do it. Mm-hmm.